What is going on, everyone? Platinum B is coming at you with yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about small bullion. Is it even worth it? So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so the topic of today is small bullion. And when I say small bullion, I mean bullion of any kind. I mean silver, gold, platinum, you name it, small bullion, is it worth it? So, with that being said, as you can see here, I do have some small bullion. Some very, very small bullion pieces, in fact, like this 1/25 ounce platinum Philharmonic. Now the question today is small bullion even worth stacking? So, I've gotten a lot of comments on my latest videos, and a lot of people have not necessarily outright hated, but they've seen some of these new stuff that I've gotten, like this coin right here, and they've said, what's even the point at such a small piece and such a high premium? And I wanted to address those individuals who talk about that, and I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit and give my thoughts and opinions. Now, in the grand scheme of things, small bullion is kind of not a good deal because you can get way more weight for your money the larger size you go typically. Typically in platinum, 1 ounce is going to be your breaking point. Anything above 1 ounce and you're not going to really see a drastic drop in premium. But even so, small platinum pieces are still a good thing in my opinion, and I'm going to explain why. There are a lot of different individuals who are into stacking and have started stacking and have been stacking and stack. So with that being said, there's a lot of diversity amongst stackers. There's some people who like getting more packages in the mail and stacking more often than not. There's some people who just simply stack and don't even think about it and don't even really care. They just buy every so often and, you know, they just add to their stack and they're just not that into it. It's mainly just an investment vehicle for them. But one of the reasons why I like these small pieces is, for one, I can showcase a lot more items on my YouTube channel, so it definitely helps me out there. But I'm also the type of person who just likes diversity in my stack. I like picking up small stuff like this. This 1 gram Noah's Ark coin is super awesome. This is something I will hold on to for a long while. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, and the premium sure is higher than most pieces of bullion you can buy, but it's cool for me and I like it. And at the end of the day, that's what's most important. But I'm also one who can afford at times to buy 1 ounce of platinum or larger pieces of gold or very much larger pieces of silver and things like that. But I also like picking up these small pieces every now and then because they're unique and I enjoy them. And one of the main driving factors of small bullion is people who like to stack, but their budget might just not be able to afford a full ounce. Now, the common argument amongst people against fractionals and very small pieces is, if you end up with 31 grams of platinum, so to speak, like this 1 gram right here, if I ended up with 31 grams, sorry, excuse me, if I ended up with 31 grams of platinum, I would have spent substantially more than if I just saved my money and bought a full ounce. And that is very true. That's unavoidable when it comes to the stacking of this stuff. But I like to look at it from a different perspective. If I can't afford a 1 ounce and I don't want to wait a year to save up, which for some people they have to wait that long, and there's nothing wrong with that, I can buy little pieces I like along the way, and then I can convert them into larger pieces and I can resell them. Take for instance this 1 gram piece of platinum. I could list this on Facebook, on Reddit. I could reach out to some of my YouTube buddies. I could find a buyer for this piece of platinum for about 50, 55 bucks, which is way higher than the actual value spot price of 1 gram of platinum. So I'm not going to lose a whole lot of that premium when I go back to resell, as long as I have buyers to sell to, which in the age of the internet, there's really no short supply of, at least at the current time, for platinum, gold, or silver. So with that being said, I can pick up small platinum, I can resell it, recoup a lot of that premium, if not most of it, and then convert it into a 1 ounce if I want. Or I can just continue holding on to this just because I simply like it, which is what I will do. This bar in particular, I purchased from one of my YouTube buddies, and I'll just keep it. I have no intentions of selling this, really ever. You know, if worse comes to worse, I mean, I might have to, but I am hoping and praying that that never occurs. But nevertheless, yes, I do think that small bullion pieces are worth it in the grand scheme of things. It just depends on what type of person you are, what you are okay with spending, what you are not okay with spending, what type of premium you're okay with, what type of premium you're not okay with. Realistically, at the end of the day, guys, spot price is ever changing. And so with that, there's always potential for losing money in small pieces and in large pieces. And there's always potential to gain money in small pieces and in large pieces. Take, for instance, this very small piece of platinum I have. This is a 1/10 ounce coin. At the current time, spot price is about 900 and something. So this is worth about $90 so in platinum. Now I paid about $130 for it. But if platinum goes up to $1,500 an ounce, well, I now have something that I paid less than spot price for. And that's what we want, but that's not always guaranteed. We could lose money. But if I buy this, which I did for, I don't know, around $130, so far I'm $40 in the bag. If I bought a 1 ounce coin at $1,300 an ounce, I'm not $40 in the bag, I'm $400 in the bag. So some people have the want to get into platinum, but they just don't want to risk that much money because it is a little bit more speculative of a metal. Gold, on the other hand, I see as much more of a just stack and hold for really ever. But that's my thoughts on small bullion, and that's what I personally think. The one exception to small bullion is silver. There's really no excuse for small silver bullion. It is a very niche thing, and it has a very high premium, and there's really no reason for it. It's good for giveaways on YouTube and Instagram. It's good for just handing out as gifts to friends and stuff, but it really just doesn't make a whole lot of sense when an ounce of silver can be had for about $25. If you can't save up $25, you really shouldn't be stacking, and you really should be getting your finances in order. But that's just my opinion, and that's just my take on it. Also, there's junk silver, which can be had close to spot, and it can be considered somewhat like fractional and small bullion in a way. So there is that. But yeah, guys, that's what I have for you today. Is small bullion worth it? Well, I personally think it is. But I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section down below and your thoughts and opinions on the matter. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future updates on my channel. With all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.